Okay, today we'll discuss the some questions from the vector. Okay, so this is the level on questions. This is the level on question, students. Please remind it. Just a minute. This is the level on question. So student, remind it. Okay. So with respect to time, we will discuss the more important questions, more tough questions. Okay. This is the basic level questions. Okay. This is the basic level question. Okay. Just okay. Let us start. The first question is given here. The vector projection of a vector, as given vector is this, on the y-axis, no? On the y-axis. Just a minute. Okay. So I hope so this is visible. Okay. Now this vector is given the vector is given a vector is given 3I cap plus 4k cap. Now we have to find the vector projection along the y-axis. So remind it, is there any y-axis component? No. So the y-axis component is 0. So which option is right? It will be D. It will be D. It will be option D. Now any question asks you like this type of question, find the vector along the projection along the x-axis. So what is the x-axis? What is the x-axis component? X-axis component of this vector is 3. So it will be 3. And the question, find the along the z-axis. Z-axis it will be 5. Z-axis it will be 5. Now someone tell me, in this question, how can I find out the magnitude of this vector? How can we find out the magnitude of this vector? So magnitude means we have to find the absolute modulus. 3I cap plus 4k cap. 3I cap plus 4k cap. This is the vector, absolute vector. Okay. Now magnitude means we have to just mod of this value, and mod means the magnitude of this square and under root. So what will be? It will be 9 plus 16. 9 plus 16 root under it will be 25, and root it will be 5. Okay. Next question, if any question asks you find this unit vector. Unit vector means we know, unit vector means this, or the unit vector also asks you find the direction of this vector. So this is the vector direction and this is the magnitude. Then we can find out this unit vector also direction of this vector. So it will be 3I cap plus 4k cap. 3I cap plus 4k cap by magnitude it will be 5. Okay. I hope so it is clear. Okay. Next question. Next question, question number 2. Question number 2. The position of a particle in a rectangular coordinate system is given this. Then it is the position vector. This coordinate system is given here. Then how can I find out this vector. So the coordinate system is any vector is given 2, 3, 5. 3 means it will be along the x axis, 2 means it is along the y axis, z means along the z axis. Sequence you have to maintain. So this vector like a vector equals to what will be? It will be 3 I cap plus 5 3 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 5 k cap. Okay, this is the vector. This is the vector. So which option is right? It will be 3 I cap plus 2 j cap. This option. Next question. Question number 3. Question number 3. If a particle moves from this position to this, the displacement. We know the displacement. What is the displacement? Displacement means distance between initial to final position. Displacement initial to final position. Like this is the A point, this is B point. So what is the displacement? Displacement means B point minus A point. So here we have to also use in term of vector quantity. You have to also use in term of vector quantity. So this position vector A is given, P is given 2 I cap plus 3 j cap plus 5 k cap, and Q is given 3 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 5 k cap. Okay, so position vector it will be Q vector minus P vector. Q vector equals to 3 I cap plus 4 j cap plus 5 k cap minus 2 I cap 3 j cap 5 k cap. So it will be minus. So 5 k cap is omitted. It will be I cap and plus j cap. I cap plus j cap. So which option is right? It will be option C. Okay, clear na? Next question. Question number 4. Question number 4. Question number 4. A force 5 Newton act on a particle along the direction making angle 60 degree with vertical like this. This is 5 Newton and this angle makes it also repeat 60 degree along the vertical. Generally we consider the angle making with the horizontal and this is the along the x axis, but they are saying that it's making 60 degree along the y axis. Okay, so it is 60 degree along the y axis. So what is the vertical component? We know that the angle making in which direction it will be we will take the cos theta. So here the making angle is along the vertical, so we also will take the cos theta. Okay, so it will be r cos theta. This is vertical component, and r equals to resultant, it will be 5, and cos 60 equals to, we know, cos 60 equals to half, so it will be 2.5. It will be 2.5. Okay, it will be 2.5. Next question. Question number 5. This is the most important questions. If A vector is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap, B vector is 7 I cap plus 24 j cap, the vector having the same magnitude of B. Now in the previous question we have discussed how can I find out the magnitude of B. So B vector equals to magnitude of B root under this 3 square plus 24 square, and it is the triplet. Triplet means 7, 24, 25. Triplet means this square plus this square equals to this square. Okay, so what will be? It will be 6 to 5 under root. It will be 25. Okay, clear now? So magnitude of B vector is this, and parallel to A vector. Parallel to A vector means we have to find out the direction of this vector. Parallel vector is main funda is the vector is moving the same direction. So we have to find out the parallel to A vector. So if we find the vector along the A axis, along the A, so it will be parallel. Okay, so parallel to A vector means we have to find out the direction of A. So direction of A means this vector by this magnitude, this vector by this magnitude. So it will be 3 square plus 4 square. So 3 I cap plus 4 j cap. Okay, it is 4 j cap by 5. Now the new vector is C, and this vector is according to question magnitude of B and this. The vector composition, magnitude and the direction. So it is followed. This is the magnitude and this is the direction. And magnitude of A is 25, and this unit vector is 3 I cap plus 4 j cap by vector is 5. So it will be 5. No? So 5 we have to multiply. 15 I cap plus 15 I cap plus 3 into 20 j cap. 15 I cap plus 20 j cap. 15 I cap plus 20 j cap. It will be followed the option D. Clear? Next. Question number 6. Question number 6. Question number 6. Question number 6. The vector A makes equal angle x, y, z axis. The value of this component of magnitude. Okay. So if any vector making the equal angle, then what is the component of this vector? What is the component of this vector? The option is this, and this. Okay, then what will be? We know that cos square alpha equals to cos square beta equals to cos square gamma. Okay, and this is cos square alpha plus cos square beta plus cos square gamma equals to 1. So if this 3 angle, then it will be 3 make equal angle alpha equals to 1 and cos square alpha equals to 1 by 3 and cos alpha equals to 1 by root 3, and the magnitude of this vector is A, then it will be A by root 3. Then it will be A by root 3. Okay, next question. if a vector equals to this, direction of this, cosine of this, direction cosine, if we find the direction cosine, then it will be cos alpha. Cos alpha means a vector by component of a vector. Okay, cos beta equals to a vector by this vector component along the y-axis. Cos gamma equals to a vector by the component of this gamma. So what is the magnitude of this vector? Sorry, this is the magnitude. Sorry, this is magnitude. What is the magnitude of this vector? Magnitude. This vector is given magnitude 4 plus 25. Sorry, 4 plus 16 plus 25. So it will be 20. It will be 25. It will be root under 45. So according to this, cos alpha equals to 20. Sorry. It is x by total vector. Sorry. Y by total vector. Okay. So you have to find the vector. This cos alpha direction cosine means 2y. 2y means 2 along the x-axis by 45. It will be 4 by 45. It will be minus 5 by 45. This is the vector. Okay. Next question. Question number 8. The vector that must be added to this so that the resultant vector is the unit vector along the y-axis. Unit vector along the y-axis. What is the unit vector along the y-axis? What is the unit vector along the y-axis? Unit vector along the y-axis is j cap. Okay. So which vector you have to add it? The resultant vector along the y-axis. Now this vector is this vector. Let's a vector you have to add it. A vector. Then a vector plus I cap minus 3j cap plus 2k cap plus 3I cap 6 plus 6j cap minus 7k cap equals to j cap. So a vector plus I cap, and here I cap it will be 4I cap 6j cap minus 3k cap it will be 3j cap, k cap minus 7k cap minus 7k cap and plus 2k cap it will be minus 5k cap equals to j cap. So what is the a? A vector equals to, if we take this side, then it will be minus 4I cap, it will be minus, this is plus and this is minus 2j cap plus 5k cap. This is the new vector a. That's we added about 2 vector, then we will get the new vector. So which option is right? Minus 4 plus 2 plus 5. Option B. Minus 4 minus 2 plus 5. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. Next question. Question number 9. Question number. So how many vector, minimum number of coplanar vector having the different magnitude can be added which gives the 0? It should be 3. Like the f1 equals to f2 plus f3. This is the 3 vector. 3 vector has different magnitude, but the different angle we can say it will be 0. Different angle it should be 0. Like this vector is along this axis and this vector is this axis. Okay. Or this vector is this axis making some angle and this vector is this axis. This is the different angle, but they are making the different angle. Sorry, different different magnitude, but making the different angle also, then it will be minimized to each other, so it will be gives 0. So it will be number of 3 vector. Okay, next question, question number 10. Question number 10. A hall has the dimension this. The flying start on one corner to end the diametrically opposite corner. What is the magnitude of this displacement? So maximum displacement will be corner to corner distance. Maximum displacement, it should be corner to corner distance. So what will be the answer? What will be the answer? It should be magnitude 10 square plus 12 square plus 14 square. So after root we can find out this value. After root we can, this is 10, this is 144 and this is 196. After adding this value, after rooting root, we can find out this value. Okay, next question. Hundred coplanar vector is equals to 10 Newton act on a body and each force having angle pi by 180 and preceding the force, which is the resultant vector. What is the resultant vector? Now how many vector? How many vector? 100 vector. Okay, leave it. So it will be 2 pi. Now 2 pi means every force coincide to each point and they are passing through the each point. So what will be the resultant force of this according to the questions? The resultant force, it will be 0 because all the force coinciding the same point and they are passing through the same point. That's why it will be 0. Okay, no? Okay, leave it. Next question. Question number 12. The magnitude of this given vector is this. So the magnitude of given vector with ends point and this point. So we have to add this vector and you can find out this vector. Added means this is I cap, this is j cap, this is k cap, this is I cap, this is j cap. So if we add 4 minus 2 I cap plus minus 4 minus 2 j cap. So what will be? It will be 2 I cap minus 6 j cap. Okay, minus 2 plus 6. So it will be root under magnitude of this, it will be 36 plus 4, it will be 40. 40 means 2 root 10. 40 means 2 root 10. 40 means 2 root 10. Okay, okay, clear? Next question. Question number 13. Question number 13. This expression, which option is right? This is the unit vector, this is the magnitude of 2, this is the null vector, this is the scalar. The vector is given, so how can you say that this is the scalar? So it is not possible. This is null vector, this is vector quantity of magnitude 2 and this is the unit vector, so you have to check. So you have to find out the magnitude of this vector. Magnitude of this vector is 1 by root 2 square plus 1 by root 2 square. So it will be half plus half, it will be 1. So magnitude of 1 of this vector, then we can say that this is the vector as the unit vector. This is the unit vector. The magnitude is 1, so you can say this is the unit vector. Okay, next question. Okay, next. Sorry. The given vector is this, the angle along the angle A along the y-axis. Along the y-axis, so it will be tan theta equals to, we know that y-axis by x-axis. When the vector makes angle x-axis, but this type of vector is making angle y-axis. So what will be? Tan theta equals to x-axis by y-axis. So x-axis is 2 and y-axis 3. So theta equals to tan inverse 2 by 3. Theta equals to tan inverse 2 by 3. So this option is right. Okay. Next question. Question number 15. Question number 15. The unit vector. This is the most easiest question in the in the vector chapter. This is the most easiest quantity. Unit vector means vector by their magnitude. So this is I cap plus this is j cap, and the magnitude 1 plus 1, it will be root 2. Now this is the most easiest questions in vector. Okay, leave it. Next question, question number 16. The vector is represent this. A vector is represented by 3 I cap plus j cap plus 2 k cap. The length of the xy plane. Length of the xy plane is given. Then we have to find the vector vector magnitude of the xy. Xy na. So vector magnitude along the xy, it will be 3 square plus 1 square. Okay, so it will be root 10. So which option is right? Option C. Next. Question number 17. Question number 17. 5 equal vector 10 Newton force act applied on the one point, and all the lying in one plane. The angle between them vector is equal. Then the represent vector it will be what? 0, because like this is the point, all the same vector and this vector making the same angle na. So the resultant force it will be 0. This point is many vector is acting and this vector is equal, then we can say that and also this vector is making the same angle, this vector is also making the same angle, then we can say that the resulting force of this vector will be 0. Okay, next. Question number 17. Okay, the angle made by this vector, the angle made by this vector A vector along the with the x-axis. This is the similar question that we have done just 2 minutes ago. This is so tan theta equals to, we know that y-axis by x-axis, y-axis component it will be 1 and x-axis will be 1, so it will be 1, and tan theta 1 means theta equals to 45 degree. So which question is right? Theta equals to 45 degree given na. This option is right. Okay, this question is right. Now last questions, last two questions. Any vector in arbitrary direction can always be represented by two vectors. So can always be represented as two vector. Okay, so it will be what is, which option is right? The arbitrary vector which have the origin vector as their resultant. Okay, I also repeat, the arbitrary vector which have the origin vector as their resultant vector origin. Okay, next, this is the last question, students, please remind it. This is the last question. The vector is the angular momentum. Angular momentum is which quantity? Angular momentum is the axial vector. Any angular term, angular velocity, angular force, angular bracing torque, all this vector is the angular term means any angular vector in any angular physical quantity, it will be the axial vector. Okay, this is the level on most 20 questions. Then after later we will discuss the most important question of level 2. Okay, students.